discussing the 10 things that you should do once you land in the UK. Some of you have been given a 3-month visa. So much you can get, even I think Nando's, if I'm correct, you can. The first thing, of course, so you are entitled to certain free. Hello everybody, welcome. Hello. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ambi CSM. So today, I'll be talking to you all, listing 10 things that you should do once you arrive in the UK. It's the month of September. Happy new month. It's the month where new students come into the UK. Or actually, perhaps you're already in the UK, or maybe you're on your way to the UK, but at least welcome all the same. This is for international students, and it can also apply to those moving for work as well, but a couple of things will be strictly for students, but it can be flexible depending on what is applicable to you. The first thing, of course, as you may observe, for some of you, you have been given a 3-month visa in your passport. That's not your main visa, that's like entry visa. So for you to enter the UK, and then you be giving, or you go collect your BRP from your selected post office. So sometimes some people do not actually realize that the visa in your passport isn't valid for the duration of your study. So some of you might think, oh my goodness, the Home Office gave me only 3 months and they expected me to reapply. And sometimes people think that they gave them 3 months, so they gauge if they actually go to some uni, if they actually study. But if you pay attention to the information given you during your application and the things you select and write about, you may have selected or chosen either your university as the point of collection or the post office. As a student, most times they send it to your student union, or you may have selected your university and you can go to the university. Number 2, the next thing I would suggest is for you to open a bank account. It's quite daunting to open accounts with old banks such as NatWest, Lloyds Bank, Barclays Bank. So now there are newer banks that you can open an account with that's a bit straightforward, like Monzo. I noticed that most international students from last year that I had a chat with opened accounts with most of them had Monzo. So once you open a Monzo account, I think it makes it a bit easier, and once you've settled in, it makes it a bit easier to open with the old banks in case that's what you want to do. I think your university as well can help you. Point number 3 is to pick up your student ID card. It is so important. As a student, you get so much benefits. So many people like to attract students by obviously offering student discounts. There are a list of shops. Look, Dorothy Perkins, ASOS, of course. Some food shops offer student discount for food with your student ID card. I think some places will require an NUS card. I think it's National Union for Students card. I'm not sure if they still do it at the moment, but yeah, you should get your student card in order to enjoy certain benefits if you're just coming to the UK as a student. So this applies to students. So yeah, your student card for students and your NHS card if you're working with the health and care NHS, if you work with the NHS, so that you can get some discounts, because some people actually do accept it. Nando's, guys, this is what I use for my Nando's discount. Point number 4, the next thing I would advise is for you to register the doctor. It's so important. When you were moving to the UK, you probably paid IHS fee, that is your health surcharge. It obviously doesn't exempt you from paying for some medication, but that is like your insurance. That is something that some of you paid up to 1,800, some people more, especially if you're coming with your family. So you are entitled to certain free health care, and there's so much that you can get from the NHS that is covered because you've already covered it in your application. So it's your right to get this sort of thing. If you need healthcare when you come to the UK as a student or as a worker, make sure you register with your local GP and get that sorted. If you have to move after a year or 2, you register again in the city that you are moving to. It doesn't take time. Most times, once you register with the GP, it takes about 5 days to get on the system, and literally from there, you can make an appointment with your GP and just, yeah, you paid so much money for your health surcharge. So people, make do with what you have already paid for, because you will get it free, in quote, but obviously it's not free because you paid your NHS visa charge when you were moving Are you hearing me? Okay. The next thing for those planning on working, some people on your BRP you find your NI number, but for others you would have to apply separately. But your NI number is that unique code, a number that employers will ask you about if you wish to work after university, or if you're coming for work as well. Your NI number is very, very important for you to apply for. It's through that unique number that the government calculates your tax, your employer sorts out your pay as well, your pay slip, everything literally is encapsulated in that NI number. So it's important to register for that if you do not have it on your BRP already. The next one I would advise you is your provisional license. It lasts for about 10 years, and with that provisional license you can drive, but you can only drive if there is someone that's been experienced and held their license, a proper full license, for about 2-3 years. If you do not wish to drive, the bus system is definitely very, very, very good in certain cities, so just check what works for you. The other thing is your library card. Register for your local library, obviously, so they can borrow books, so that you can read when you want to. Most universities have a library. And the next one I would be listing is register to vote. As a Commonwealth citizen, you have the right to vote. This also helps you towards your credit score. In case in the nearest future, if you plan on obviously settling in the UK, it will help you if you need to buy a car. Sometimes some places require a good credit score. But very, 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 very important, building your credit score will help you towards a house if you want to buy a house, if you have a mortgage system. But yeah, you are free to vote as a Commonwealth citizen in the UK. It is your right. So register to vote so that you can get voting during election season. All right. The final one, no, not the final one, the second to the last one is your real card. People forget about this. For students and for workers, if you're between 16 to 30, you have a real card waiting for you. It's not free. It's not free, guys. It's not free. It's about £30, and when you're registering for your real card, it will ask you for that unique number on your passport, date of birth. So you can't just claim that you are under 30 and be like, oh yes, I need a real card. But you have to show evidence you're actually under 30. So it's between 16 and 30. There's a 16 to 25 real card, and there's a 25 to 30. So just check your age, and that will give you about 1/3 discount, or is it 1/4? I think it's at 1/3 or 1/4 discount, which is very good, especially if you travel a lot. If it's something that you think will need for, it helps you save quite a bit. You may think, oh, £30 is a lot for a year, but if you travel a lot and you calculate how much you'll be saving, you'll probably save more than that £30 that you've spent on getting the rail card. So yes, that is one of the things that you should do. The final one obviously is dependent on where you are. And for some cities, you have a student bus pass. Some cities make that available and it's a bit cheaper, especially for those that are not living in the university campus. You might have buses that strictly go to the university, and they provide that incentive for students that you can just pay for bus pass if you just need for a term, or if you need it for the whole school year. And if you're in London, of course, an Oyster, you need an Oyster card. It's free to pick up an Oyster card. You just need to top up as you go along. It just helps you to be flexible. And obviously now your bank card works anyway, but if you don't really want to use your bank card, you want to keep an eye out of how much you put it into the Oyster card and out of it, then the Oyster card is very, 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 very needful for you to have in your possession. Yeah, that's everything I just wanted to list and just remind you of. But congratulations, well done, welcome to those that will be moving to the UK, those of you that have already moved and you had a list of things to do. There's a few things that you're to do, documents you need to sort out, cards you need to sign up for, things that in the first few weeks and months of moving to the UK that you should have already sorted. And yeah, just enjoy. Obviously, if you're in uni, look for a society to join. If you are coming for your undergrad, it helps also socializing, get involved in university and not just being in your own bubble. Just as a side note, if you came for masters, you can join a society with something that you're interested in. that will take you outside the whole cooking of just, okay, yeah, just 1 year, you will still get that UK university experience, guys. Hope you enjoyed my video. I hope you find it really helpful. If you did, don't forget to share it. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share and comment. Until next time, my name is